Welcome to In the Green Room. I'm Kinga.
And I'm Andrea.
And you've been on the show many times before. And
Yes.
we are so excited because it's Christmas. It's kind of a Christmas episode.
And we're sisters. Isn't it great to be with my sister on her show? Two
you
twins.
Need to be on more often. This is so great. Cheers.
Cheers. And isn't this great that we get to drink wine?
Cheers.
Cheers. Na zdrowie in Polish.
Stolat. Yeah,
that's there's That's the Polish song, May You Live to Be 100 Years or More. Well, this is a great time of year, and all these beautiful Christmas decorations everywhere. Just fantastic. There's so many places to go to see all the beauty.
Isn't it your favorite time of the year?
It's my favorite time of year.
Everything is just. I feel like everything is so joyous, and the Christmas music, and all the decorations. I just love it. I know some people don't like when people decorate too early. I love it. Why not start early? I mean, it's just a time of joy. Cheers, joy.
And I love 99.9. They have nonstop Christmas music.
We are drinking French wine.
Côte
de Rhône.
Oh, very nice.
De Rhône. Colin, can you read the back of the bottle, how it describes it? Let's see, what does it say on there?
It's very good.
Can you read that with your whippersnapper eyes?
So what are you doing for Christmas this year? Do you have any big plans?
Well, did you find it?
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah. Is there a description?
There's a little bit of a description. Let's see here. This blend of red Ronin varietals comes from both valley floor and slopes around 1,000 feet above sea level.
Oh, wow.
Delish.
Exclusively fermented and aged in stainless steel. This wine shows elegance and complexity.
Stainless steel.
Elegance.
Along with ripe
detail.
red berries of a hint of pepper.
Ripe berries and a hint of pepper.
Oh, that would be a great one for your Christmas meal.
It's delicious. It's Côte de Rhône. It's French, and it's a small, local, sustainable place in France. Now, it's not local if you're buying it, if you don't live in France, but at least, it's supporting a little guy.
The great wine comes from France. There's no doubt about that, right?
Unless it's Sam Pillsbury's wine.
Oh,
and
okay.
Sam Pillsbury is a local vintner. He's been
We
on the show.
love local wine, too, of course.
And he'll be back on the show in February because we have some really good news about Sam Pillsbury. So if you're doing any last-minute Christmas shopping and you're buying wine, go buy Sam Pillsbury wine.
So you just went to the botanical garden for the Chihuly exhibit.
Oh, it was.
I've been wanting to go check that out.
It was
the
perfection.
Beautiful glass pieces.
Perfection, Andrea. It was every minute of it. It's just peaceful. You have that beautiful nature with our indigenous cacti, and it's really incredible because it's people don't really realize how beautiful the desert is if you're not from the desert. You really just really appreciate the beauty of the desert, and this botanical garden just really captures that. And
it's glass pieces that look like different parts of nature is what they showed. It's like different, like cacti and different things like that.
I could show a picture really quickly. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I went to
talking.
that a few years ago, and I really think everyone should go check out that exhibit. And Chihuly has some really interesting pieces also in Las Vegas and a few of the hotels over there. And I'm a huge Chihuly fan. So I know they had this exhibit several years ago, and they brought it back again. And it's a great event to, support local and such.
Well, here's a picture for people that are watching on YouTube and Facebook. And if you're listening to us on the Star Worldwide Networks or on any of the 15 podcast channels, you can go to inthegreenroom.green on Facebook and watch a video, or you can go to our new YouTube channel that's brand new, which I'm asking everyone to subscribe to.
Subscribe to
In
the
Green
channel.
Room. Please subscribe. But here, and then you can see this picture.
Oh, okay. Are we looking at the picture? That's from the Chihuly exhibit?
Yes, the purple is the glass.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
It's so
Would
pretty.
you love to have that in your backyard? Like, seriously. I mean, how much is that going to cost? I mean, so what's interesting about the Chihuly
Isn't that pretty?
pieces, most of it's not him actually making them, is what I understand. It's his interns and such. It's people working under him.
It's just so beautiful there.
But I would love to get those in the backyard. That'd be really super.
Absolutely. So I really recommend people get out there in nature, and that's part of saving the planet. One show at a time is appreciating our beautiful planet, our beautiful Earth, and I think when you get immersed in the nature and you really get out there and just relax and meditate and feel, just our presence of this beautiful planet, and appreciate, that just every place in the world is different. And our cacti
it's
here in
true.
Arizona, it's just so unique. It's so beautiful.
I love the cacti. And by the way,
Right?
when you're outdoors and you're hiking Camelback Mountain, you got to go see Santa Claus because he's at the top of the mountain.
Thanks for reminding me.
So,
I have not
you got to
been
go.
up.
I mean, I haven't been up Camelback for a while because that's a really hard hike. I mean, I'm an avid hiker, but that's a really hard one. That's like a 10 out of a 10.
Not really. If you take your time, if you take your time coming down, I think up is easy.
But the poles, I mean, that's the part where I'm like, I don't think so. The poles, you have to pull yourself up with the poles. And you're like, oh my gosh, I might fall. But
I think that's
let
exciting.
me just try to get up there.
I
It's a
think
little
that's
bit too much
exciting.
for me.
Cheers. I think we're going to go together.
Okay, we'll try.
We'll
Will
go see
someone hold
Santa.
on to me?
We'll go see Santa
and we'll
together.
get up to
Colin,
see
have you been
Santa.
there? Have you been to Camelback Mountain to see Santa?
I've never hiked
I love Camelback. I'm not
once.
saying I don't like it. I just it's hard for me to hike that one.
This guy volunteers to be Santa. Like every day he hikes up there with his Santa suit, and he brings a whole
Santa's up
big
there.
bag of no, seriously.
Yeah.
And he's up
That's
there
so
like
cool.
he's up there. I think like the day after Thanksgiving until Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
every
he's up there
single
every day. And there's a Christmas tree up there too.
And he brings that up there up and down every day.
It's very cool.
Because
Wow.
yes.
It's a
pretty
fun
cool.
thing to do, this holiday. Actually, I just went and got our Christmas tree, and they had Mr. and Mrs. Claus at Whitfield Nursery, and I thought that was really fun. And Santa's like, sit on my lap. I'm like, I think I'm too old to do that. He's like, no, sit down. I'm like, okay.
That's
He wanted me-
creepy.
Is that a little creepy? Like, why don't we sit on his lap? Okay, anyway.
It's probably some 80-year-old in a Santa suit.
So we got a nice picture, and Santa.
Well, you're a hottie.
and
Of course he
Santa
wants you to
says,
sit in his
I've been a
lap."
big girl, a good girl this year. So anyway,
So I want to talk about your passion of your art. This is a show about Christmas and the joy of Christmas, but it's also about passion and love, and your passion and love for arts. I mean, you have this beautiful Gallery Andrea. How long has it been in existence now?
we opened in 2004.
So wow.
Seems like yesterday.
Colin, can you do the math?
So it was, and so it's been a great time.
How many years?
And, we have, I paint, and
Is that 17
my
years?
mom is Andrea Zakrzewski, and she's known for her healing impressionist florals.
Here we go. Here's one of the
And
paintings.
right now we have a miniature poinsettia show, and she does them every Christmas. And
You're
actually,
gonna hold this up for the
yeah.
See
So
if Hi.
she does them every Christmas, and I really like the symbolism of poinsettias. And actually, I wanted to
Oh, tell me
say,
what the symbolism is.
it has a really good message, and that's part of the reason why she likes painting.
Isn't this beautiful,
the
Colin?
poinsettias? And
Very pretty.
I'm just going to read you. It says, considered by the ancient Aztecs to be symbols of purity in today's language of flowers, red, white, or pink poinsettias, and the December birth flower symbolize good cheer and success, and are said to bring wishes of mirth and celebration. So I love the symbolism of the poinsettias. And
Okay, can
her-
you say again what's the main? What would you say is the one word? If you could say one or two words, what's symbolic of the poinsettia?
success and good cheer.
There you go. Perfect.
So
Success and good cheer. I love it.
And,
Cheers. Cheers to
yeah.
that.
And so actually I learned to paint from my
Colin?
mother, and we both paint the flowers. And then this one is one of my mother's I'm holding. And
You have to drink or it won't.
So- oh,
your
yeah.
wish won't come true.
okay, because I'm talking.
We are happy wine
So-
drinkers here. We always have a toast of joy and good wishes. And with our next show will be about goals for the new year.
That's a great
So
one.
be thinking about that. Maybe I'll get you on that one too.
Oh yeah. So anyway, so my mother and I both paint florals, and then We also feature about 15 other artists.
How did you get started with that, Andrea?
With the other artists or the gallery?
With everything.
Well, actually, it's a long story, but
We have time.
okay. Well,
We have
well, I went.
45 minutes.
My background's in art, but also in television.
That's right.
Walter Cronkite School of Journalism.
She's done a lot for TV and a lot of different shows, and she's also a fashion designer.
Oh yeah, let
And
me
she
show
has
you
the
the
art gallery.
fashion.
Here, show some of your fashion here.
Oh, so yeah, this is a pair of custom made. This is wearable art fashion. So it's actually the floral design of this one's of my mother, Andrea Zakrzewski, and then they're custom made. So I take your measurements and then make a new pair for you. And then take your hip and waist measurement. So they're specially made.
Colin, do you have a girlfriend that
to your
needs a pair?
body. And anyway, these sell for $150. It's not super expensive. It's like
We need the
like
mask
buying for
off so we can hear you.
Lululemon. And then the scarf I have on right now, and Kinga has on
Oh
one
yes,
too.
here. Look at the scarf. Here
Is
we
a
go.
silk scarf. It's a custom wearable art scarf, and they come in different sizes.
And you can also tie this around your head. You can tie it in your ponytail. You can
Yeah.
tie someone's hands up.
She's getting kinky here. Oh my gosh, Kinga.
There's
no
all
more
kinds
wine
of
for
uses
you.
for
That's
this.
enough. All right.
Cheers.
Okay, Kinga. We're gonna stop the wine now. Oh my goodness. Could get
So
more
speaking
dangerous.
about love and Christmas and art and passion, if for you out there, you men that need something to buy your wives or your girlfriend
Great gift.
or your boyfriend,
Yeah.
scarves are
Scarves are
always a
great.
great gift.
Oh, and I have these adorable masks. They're $25 and incorporating our floral designs. They're all custom made. The material is actually from England, so it's nice and soft. And
It's very sustainable.
sustainable, and you just hand wash
Eco-friendly
it.
fabrics.
And by the way, I would hand wash it just in Woolite. And I do wash my face mask every day. I don't know about everyone else. That's kind of gross if no one's washing their face mask. I mean, that's gross. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, you know what? I throw my face
You're
mask.
please wash your mask. Okay, you're putting that on your face every day.
Yeah.
Well, every time you do a load of laundry, you can throw them all in.
That's true. Now, do people know that the cloth ones or the ones you buy at not the paper?
I
the
never
paper
wear a
ones.
mask though.
So
anymore.
the paper
I
ones,
just-
that's a one-time use. So if you're because you can't wash that thing. So
something's I don't know what it is. Like I can't breathe with the mask on, so I wear it when I absolutely have to.
yeah,
If
I
I'm,
put it
you
like
know.
this, and I just put it on and off. But anyway, we have these great masks.
But they're beautiful. At least if you have to wear a mask, put it back up. That looks beautiful. And how much are they?
25.
Okay, how do people find Gallery Andrea?
Okay, so we're right in Old Town, 7019 East Main Street, off of Goldwater Main Street. Our website's artandrea.com. We have a Facebook. We have a Instagram. We're on all social media. And we have the paintings and the fashion. And then I have a separate website for the fashion that you can just buy directly on there, AndreaZFloralFashion.com.
And if you mention in the green room green that you saw this show, she is going to give you a discount. I don't know. We have to duke that out. I don't know how much.
25% off.
Yes. If you mention in the green room green, you're going to get a discount.
Yes.
So, yes. So we're send it out to your friends because really it's so nice if you care about the planet and you care about our environment to really support local.
It is nice
so
to support
your
local.
local business. Like if you're shopping at
Yeah.
Walmart or Target or Amazon, let's help the little local business. Gallery Andrea with sustainable fabrics. Oh, we didn't show the purse.
Oh,
Can you
the
talk about
purse.
the purse?
Oh, yeah. So this is a custom-made wearable art purse. It's with Italian Napa leather.
Very
and,
sustainable.
I can actually do different patterns. This one has the wildflowers of Arizona. They're called the African daisies. And if you want something special, custom, like if you want a larger purse, I can make a big one. I personally like this size because I don't like heavy purses. Do you like heavy purses?
I do not.
I can't stand heavy purses because.
But what's important is, if you're that person that wants to show up and like have something that nobody else has, it's perfect. Gallery Andrea. And she'll make your purse custom. Now, can they do different? I know you can do different sizes, but can there be one if somebody wants like a flap or something?
Yeah, I can do
Yes.
different kinds with like a flap or if you want different compartments. And then if you want, instead of the gold, I can do like a silver instead. I like the gold, but if someone likes silver, we
And
can
some
do that
people
as
love
well.
silver, so, I
so,
like both.
But yeah, I know I think the purses are fun, and I'd love
So
to.
how much would a purse like this cost?
This is $150.
Okay, so Colin, for your girlfriends.
So,
Girlfriends.
but I'll work with you. No, sir, I'll work with you. Like if you're like, I have a budget, I'll work with you. Wait,
Colin has a few girlfriends to buy for.
oh, you
so-
have a few. Oh, wow. Should we not be saying that on live broadcaster? He's turning red now. Maybe you should drink some more wine.
Cheers.
Okay,
Cheers.
we'll drink some more wine.
Cheers, Colin.
Yeah,
No,
so-
seriously, do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, we have a single guy here. Everyone listening. Oops.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christ-
Christmas. I
Merry
want to say it
Christmas.
over and over again. Merry Christmas. I just get so excited. I love Christmas. Everywhere I go, I'm like, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And I know before the show, I kind of mentioned that some people find it politically incorrect to say Merry Christmas, but I don't care.
It's okay. You can say Merry Christmas.
Of course you can.
I
Of
say
course you
Merry
can.
Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Yeah,
So
yes.
whatever else you celebrate, Happy Holidays includes that.
That's
So
perfect.
it's satisfying everyone.
Okay, there you go.
So
Good.
I'm excited to make some Christmas dessert. What about you? We make so our
That's why I worked out the last 2 days.
We're half Hungarian, half Polish. So the Hungarian desserts, there's something called kiflis, and that's something that we
So delicious.
historically make. That really beautiful dessert.
We grew up cooking Hungarian food, chicken paprikash and goulash,
Yes.
and lots of Hungarian desserts, and those are our traditions at Christmas.
So if you
And
want to
so-
make a dessert that no one else has, you could
Mm-hmm.
look up some of the Hungarian recipes. They're really fantastic. And I like the chocolate cake is good too, the Hungarian chocolate cake.
Delicious,
and
delicious.
the Hungarian,
and if you want the recipes, just message us. Go to our Facebook page.
we will give you the complete
in-
recipe.
in the green room green on Facebook, in the green room green on Instagram, and our brand new YouTube channel, which we're asking you to subscribe and comment, and like if you like it, if you like the show, if you have anything you want to add, or if you think you'd be a great guest, please comment and let us know. We appreciate it really. So back to your passion and your love for the arts. When you were like painting your what's your favorite piece you've ever painted? And when you are painting, do you paint in silence? Do you like to paint out in the desert, right in front of a flower, or do you have music on?
Yeah, no,
How do you like to paint?
I like music in the background. Nothing with words though, because it distracts me. So I like just classical music, just background music and natural light. And I like to look at what's in front of me. So I have one called Life is a Gift. That's probably
Oh.
my favorite. And I like the symbolism behind it because every day is a gift from God.
Oh,
so
I love that. Life is a gift.
I like it.
I think that, some days are better than others. Some days, are awesome and some not so
Yes.
awesome. Sometimes you're dealt with challenges, but in the end, every day is a gift from God. So,
Have you made that one into a G clay yet?
no.
But you
No,
need
but
to
I
do
love that one. I like the feeling behind it. So,
And what are the colors in that? And what inspired you to paint that? was the
it
inspiration?
has sunflowers and it has a nice variety of flowers and actually my dad always would tell me to paint. I'd buy flowers. He'd say, "You must paint." Did you?
Well, we all
paint?"
grew up painting, and
Did
I'm
you
an
paint?
artist as well, but
So-
I kind of took a little hiatus from
Yeah.
painting, and I need to go back to that because that's all my dad.
Yeah, we all
when he's-
painted.
The minute he sees me, he's like, I
Yeah,
want-
we
I
all-
wanna see you
we
start
all
painting
painted.
again. Are you writing your music? Are you playing your piano? It's so sweet.
Yeah, we
He's such
all
a great
grew up
dad.
around the arts, and I feel very blessed to have been surrounded by the arts, and I think it's an important part of our world and our lives, and it's a positive thing, and
Well, it's a
it,
healing art and the study of art and doing anything like that has the beauty and the joy. It's so healing for your soul.
yeah,
And-
it definitely is healing.
And our dad, being a cardiologist, he would always advise his patients to, instead of, he would advise them to be more preventative with what they eat,
stress reduction.
stress reduction, because stress is one of the biggest killers of,
Definitely.
for a heart attack, stress and worry. So he would find ways to tell his patients to, get an escape from the stress. And that would be, paint a painting, take up a musical instrument, meditate, write poetry. Our dad
It's
has always
very
had a
important.
poetry society. And we grew up where I felt so fortunate because he had a list of things we had to do before we could watch TV. Seriously, we couldn't just watch TV,
That's
home
true.
after school.
No, we had to do
Yes.
our arts.
we
you know?
we had to clean the whole house. We had to mop the floor. No, this is true.
I don't remember that part, Kinga.
Oh, yes, we did.
I don't think you like to clean that much,
no,
but anyway.
no, Gardenia.
Oh my gosh,
will
I
tell
don't
you.
remember that.
Well, that's because you were too young.
Maybe I was too young.
You were making the messes. You were making
Oh,
the messes.
I was making the messes.
You
Oh
were
my
making the
gosh,
messes.
Too funny.
But we had to mop the floor. We had to clean the whole
Goodness
house
gracious.
up. We had to do the dishes. We had to cook the meal. We had to make every day we were supposed to paint a painting, write a poem, and write a song.
Right.
And if we did all those things, we could do what he would take us out to whatever dinner we wanted to go to. Fancy. So we grew up with, just so much excitement.
Fostering the arts, and I
Absolutely,
think that
and
is
the beauty
really,
in life and the joy.
That's really key, and I think the art. I love doing that because it makes people happy.
I want to really give my
and-
dad credit for the show because he always, I feel like my whole passion for everything that I'm about is because our dad really inspired us with
He's a
those
fan
passions.
of the arts.
You
Absolutely.
know, the arts,
Yeah.
the music. We
We grew up
played
playing piano.
piano and violin, the poetry, the painting.
We were like the Von Trapp
dancing.
family. Like, so this person's funny. Like we
Yes.
would have to play. We
It's
all
true.
played the violin, and he'd be like, "Oh, there's someone at the door," and he's like, "Get your violins," and we're like, "What?" And we're like in our pajamas, and they're like, "Oh, get ready, you must play," and I'm like, "Okay." So we play our violins like the Von Trapp family.
Well,
on
he
command.
spontaneously,
It was awesome though.
as a
And when I
doctor-
think back about it, I think that's awesome. Like to have like 5 kids playing at the same time for guests coming in. Who does that these days, right?
Yeah.
Well, what was super cool is my mom and dad would get along so well because they kind of had the same passion for all those arts and the music and the food. And so my dad would be out at like a medical conference where all these doctors would come in from all over the world. And my dad would invite everybody over. Everybody's invited.
Yeah, everyone
my
was
house
always
dinner.
always
my house
invited.
dinner and drinks. And so he'd call my mom and say, "Get the dinner ready. 12 doctors are coming over."
She'd be like, "What? What are you talking about?"
And she would, and all of us would start cooking, and we knew we were
Oh
going to
my
play the
gosh, so
piano
funny.
and do all this. And it just was just our. I mean, we grew up with not just a normal childhood.
Well, I mean,
it was
I
really kind of
feel,
exciting.
I feel blessed to have
You know?
that cultural background,
Absolutely.
and our folks are from Europe, so they bring in that
Yes.
international. It's cultural, it's artistic, but it's international, and I feel like they really brought
Yes.
that to us. So I think we try to share that with other people because
In fact, our dad
and
started
bring
this
that-
charity. This is important. He started a charity where he recruited the top Chopin artists
the
for piano.
Western Chopin Society. So
Yes,
and
and he gave money back to different charities. But what's important is he. This is really funny. He would invite all our teachers at. I'm not going to say what school.
Okay.
He'd invite all the teachers and the principal to the concerts, and the tickets were expensive. But he'd give the teachers and the principal free tickets. And the concerts were up at the Wrigley Mansion.
Oh, that was a blast.
Yes,
Yeah. No, I'm
yes.
hoping to start some of those concerts.
I mean,
coming
it
up
was
soon.
just
We'll keep you
incredible.
posted because I'm actually trying to plan one for January, so you can talk about it.
Oh, good. So we'll do another show and talk about that. Perfect.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a
So
piano
no,
concert,
so he gave back so much money to charities and helping others, and that it's about giving back. And when you have and you've succeeded, giving back is so important. And he taught that to all of us. And so at these concerts, it was people reading poetry and the top Chopin artists in the world. He'd fly them in,
Yeah.
and all like maybe the number one person would stay at our house with his wife, and we would get lessons because we all played the piano.
Yeah,
and
I'd
so
like
we
to
would have
start playing
lessons
again. It's been a
from
little
these
while.
incredible. I've been playing. He would have them give us lessons, so we would hear the piano all day long. It's still in my head, like that beautiful. Look up, Colin. I'm giving you homework. Look up Chopin. look up Chopin music.
Oh, Chopin is the
And-
greatest
oh my
composer
gosh.
ever. If anyone
The
listening to this
music.
podcast doesn't know who Chopin is, please look it up
It-
because
the-
he is the most
I would say
amazing
the number one
composer.
piano composer, in my opinion, in the world ever,
Definitely.
all time. No one's been better, in my opinion.
Well, on
So-
on that note, I wanted to mention something interesting I read about about Chopin's original piano. They have it in Poland, and they are trying to restore it, and so that so they can give concerts with it. It's actually Chopin's piano. It's his original piano.
Wow.
I think I want to fly over
and he
and
started
see
composing
I
at
just
like
think that's
6
so
years
cool.
old. Was it 5 or 6?
I think it was 5 or 6.
I think that
so-
Waltz in A minor song, I think he started composing it at like 6 years old.
It's
like
so
crazy.
beautiful. I mean, if some sort of art touches you so much that it almost makes you want
Right.
to cry, I think that's what Chopin's music does.
It's just so beautiful. You can't even describe it. So everybody out there, I'm giving you homework. And then after you listen to the Chopin music, I want you to comment, and let us know what you think on our Facebook page, In the Green Room Green, Instagram, In the Green Room Green, our new YouTube channel, In the Green Room, which you can go to one of my favorite shows. Well, they're all my favorite shows, but this will be our favorite show. And what are we going to title this right now so people can go to find this? We have to title it right now.
Christmas Passion.
Christmas Passion with Gallery Andrea.
Gallery Andrea or Andrea, whatever you want to say.
Okay, well, what's your full name that you go by these days?
It's Andrea Zakrzewski, but my middle name's Yuzha.
But what's your art name? What do you sign your paintings with?
Andrea Zakrzewski.
Okay. So we'll.
It's a great last name, isn't it?
So art. Wait, Merry Christmas, Art and Passion.
You mean the title of the show?
We're titling it right now. Yes.
Christmas with Andrea or Christmas with Gallery Andrea.
Okay, there we go. So I find it very rewarding and inspirational to be around people that are creating such beauty. And
Thank you.
once again, let's look at the painting. Let's look at the leggings. If you need
think
gifts
it's
for
fun.
Christmas.
Yay!
If you need
Oh,
gifts for Christmas.
and I have
how much are the leggings? by the way?
$150.
Oh
And-
my gosh,
and
that's
I
such a
have-
steal. That's
I have
great.
gift cards. If you want to buy someone a gift card, and they can just pick whatever they want.
Oh, and they can
They
make
can
it
pick
custom.
custom,
Okay.
and they just buy them a gift card, and then they can just
the
whatever
purse.
buy whatever suit.
And there's
Whatever suits them.
much more, but this is all we could bring for today. And then we also have the scarves. And the scarves are silk.
Silk, and that one's
Sustainable
called,
silk.
Joyful Surprise. So
They
that
all
one
have names.
that's Joyful Surprise, and you'll see when you come to the gallery, you'll see the inspiration behind that scarf. I actually have the painting in there that was the inspiration behind the scarf. So which is interesting. And then I can do it long and vertical, or I can make it a square. So
And you have your scarf that you haven't mentioned yet.
oh,
too.
here, this is the Christmas one. You can wear it all year round, and it's a Christmas poinsettia.
I'm
so-
glad I didn't wear that one because I have that one
So-
too, but here we go.
So it's debatable. Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? Which one is
Poinsettia.
it?
I think it's poinsettia. What do you think it is, Colin?
Poinsettia?
Poinsettia? Am
Is
I
it-
even
I
saying
think
it
it's
right?
poinsettia.
Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? I've heard it pronounced different ways.
It's poinsettia.
Okay.
Wait, let's ask her.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just saying, I don't know which.
How do you pronounce poinsettia?
Everyone says it different ways. It's confusing.
I found.
Suri's messing up. Suri won't do it.
I love Siri. You know, what do we do without cell phones? I
Okay,
remember when we had no cell phones.
So back to the painting and the arts and the gallery.
Mm-hmm.
When you have customers that come in and you're selling to them, what do you find is the common denominator with your buyers? Like, are they?
Like what kind of people, or why do they like buying the art?
Yes. What would you find is a common denominator of your a customer that keeps coming back for more?
You know, when you look at art, it's an emotional experience. So it to me, it's creating an emotional experience with them that is making them feel happy. So and it's different for everyone. But I think they're creating that emotional experience with the art. Maybe it brings back memories of something from their past, or there's something in their psyche that's making them really like it. And I think they also really like meeting the artist. And a lot of my clients are my friends, that I've had since 2004. And one of them just brought me chocolate, and I just ate the whole box a couple days ago. So anyway, I don't know if I should have more chocolate coming, but I really appreciate, all our clients who continue to come. And I love...
Because I know you have a lot of regulars. In fact, I know that that even your postman, that I know. This is a funny story about our dad. I love talking about the funny stories about my dad.
But, are you talking about the postman from the house or from the gallery?
Both.
Okay,
I just think it's funny. The postman would always come in. My dad would say, "Which one are you going to buy?"
Well, yeah, he'd be like, "Which one you like?" And they say, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can afford that." "Oh, we give you special of the special."
And you can make payments.
But no, honestly, he's like the best salesman ever. I don't even think I could hire someone as good as my dad.
No.
So good.
Because he was genuine.
It was genuine. He just wanted you to have it. Like, honestly, like one time I left him in the gallery by himself, and I came back, and this lady, she was buying this little painting, right? I'm like, "So how much?" I was like, "Dad, how much did you sell that for?" And I'm not going to even tell you how cheap he sold it, but he sold the painting. He's like, I wanted her to have this painting no matter what. He said, I gave her a very good special, but she was very happy. And, he always gave them wine and, made them have a great time. But, and people come back because they love that experience. They love meeting us.
It's a great experience. Being in the Gallery Andrea is a great experience. So you just don't go online. Go into the gallery.
You should come in the gallery.
I mean, this is a worldwide show. So if you're like in Australia or New York, which, by the way, I saw we have a lot of listeners that live, believe it or not, in New York City, London, and the UK, and for whatever reason, Australia.
Well, actually,
outside of the U.S., our biggest is London and England and Australia. I don't know.
I've always wanted to check out what New York looks like during Christmas time, because I've heard they have some really nice Christmas decorations. Have you seen New York in Christmas?
No. I can imagine it's a little crazy.
Oh, well, it's just the Christmas decorations are so pretty there. And then also in Poland, where my dad's from, if you look up what it looks like in Christmas, during Christmas.
Oh, they're big
it's
Christmas.
It's stunning. They're totally into Christmas there.
Really?
Yeah.
They're majorly into Christmas.
And Dad's always been into Christmas.
We love Christmas.
Yeah. It's a big thing.
Christmas.
Well, I'm going to talk about God, and it's the birth of our Christ, our Savior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what
Jesus is the reason for the season. Right?
Exactly. And that's important because, it's not really about the gift giving.
No,
it's about
realizing
how we're so blessed for
and
our
we
faith.
are. Absolutely.
So blessed.
We're blessed to have our faith. And I think all of us need to remind ourselves of how blessed we are,
We're so blessed.
It's and our family and our friends and just celebrating each other.
And that's another memory as a kid that I think is so important is we, a lot of people make big lists.
You mean like to-do lists for the new year?
No, a list for what they want their gifts to be. A lot of my friends, they're
I don't make a list.
Well, I know we don't make a list, and
I'm honored if someone wants to, give me something.
But this is what I'm getting to, is we've never made a list because our parents always wanted it to be a total surprise, and for them to be thoughtful to get us something that they thought we would like, but we never made a list.
No, we never made a list.
We never made a list, and we still never make a list. And everything is just like from the heart and a thought, and it's not about being materialistic. So when people say to me, "Oh, Christmas is so commercial," or "It's so,"
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree at all.
You don't have to make it that way.
It's not that way. It's what you teach your friends and your family and how you are.
Well,
how much time do we have left?
Looks like we got about 9 minutes left on the cameras.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And how much for?
So we are sitting about 35 minutes.
Well, okay. I wanted to just mention that the tradition, like the Hungarian tradition for Christmas, is you actually don't put up any Christmas decorations until Christmas Eve. So Mom always compromises, and she says, "Okay, we'll get the tree like a couple days before Christmas Eve." Because I'm like, that's too much work to do. But we just got the Christmas tree on Sunday. Gorgeous tree. I don't know if you got your tree yet, but we got
Yes.
a beautiful one. I'm giving this nice shout out to Whitfield Nursery. They gave us a gorgeous Christmas tree that was fresh. And but anyway, that tradition from Hungary, they only decorate on Christmas Eve, and like you don't, literally you can't see anything. You come in on Christmas Eve and suddenly it's decorated.
It's like magic.
It's like magical.
It's like magical.
And so
Yeah.
my wish for everyone is that they keep Christmas magical. Let's keep it magical. Let's not keep it about stressing about things. Everything doesn't need to be perfect. Let's just enjoy what we have.
It's about being together.
worry
It's
about
about spreading the
perfection.
love. It's about
Peace on the earth,
being
love.
kind and enjoying the moment. So you don't need to make it stressful. And if people are saying it's stressful, they're making it stressful.
They're
You
making
don't
it
need
stressful.
to.
So you have a tree yet, or what?
Yes.
What kind of tree is it? Is it a fresh one, or
A
is
fresh one. And
Oh,
it's-
that's good.
And it's covered with all Hungarian embroidery ornaments. I'm so excited. I love it so much.
it nice?
Yes, it's the best. So do you have a tradition, Colin, that you can add to this?
Let's see.
Is there something that you like have great memories that, every Christmas you've done?
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, we would always go and look at Christmas lights, like
Oh,
maybe
that's
I
the
fun.
love doing that.
Oh, that's a great thing to do.
Do you do the zoo lights? I
yeah,
love zoo
yeah,
lights.
we do that, or like just get in the car and drive around and find the best ones. You know what I mean?
Oh, like houses that decorate.
yeah,
They
yeah.
have a list actually
Right.
of houses around the valley.
Like in the newspaper sometimes, stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, that's really
so
fun.
much fun.
Yeah, no, I know on the TV stations they have a list on their
yeah.
website. You can click on the link and they'll tell you all the houses around the valley that have the best decorations.
Oh, how cool!
So that's one of your most fun memories is looking at the Christmas lights? I
Yeah,
love that.
I remember us always doing it all the time.
Oh, that's great. So that's another suggestion out there. Going to the zoo lights, going to the botanical gardens.
Yes. Oh, and also going to the resorts. I have to tell you, well, I
Oh.
love our local resorts out here. I'm obsessed, and every resort has the most beautiful decorations. So
I would agree.
I mean, I don't know which ones are your favorite, but I love.
I
I love
love
the Biltmore.
Sanctuary and
Mona Lucia is beautiful.
the princess.
The princess. So-
Yes.
okay. If have you guys done the princess, their special
Yes.
Christmas thing?
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
They do a
It
really
really
good
is
job.
amazing. Have you guys done the ice skating rink?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty spectacular. I mean, I know they have an ice skating rink downtown Phoenix at Cityscape, but this one with the whole show, and then they give you hot chocolate. That's really
That
fun.
was a really fun thing that we always did every Christmas season with Mom and Dad is going ice skating. And
Well,
it was like a big
I don't know if I
obsession.
can ice skate anymore.
Oh,
my
I can
gosh.
ice skate backwards.
Oh
Are you
my
kidding
gosh,
me?
I haven't ice skated since I was a little kid.
I
don't know.
can ice skate.
Will someone give me a sumo wrestler
Blindfolded.
outfit, and then I'll ice skate? I don't want to hurt my back. Sorry. It sounds fun though, but give me some padding. But there's Cityscape. So actually, Cityscape is only a couple more days for everyone who wants to ice skate. And then also this Princess, if you want to check that one out. They charge you a fee to go in. I know that, and I don't know. Oh, you have to look online how much they charge for that. So
Well, for the cameras, I want to say Saving the Planet.
one show
Show at a time. Check out Gallery Andrea.
Yes, artandrea.com. And for the fashion, AndreaZFloralFashion.com.
Yay. So if you
Yay.
want to turn those off. And then we'll keep talking. So I think spreading love at the Christmas season is so important and including others that maybe have nowhere to go. And that's where another very beautiful something we were taught at Christmas time by our parents is they always would include people that had,
Nowhere to go.
nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were alone, or
Didn't have
maybe
any family.
they went through a divorce and they
It's
were
true.
alone.
Invite people who have nowhere
and-
to go. It's a
and-
nice thing to do.
And so our Christmas
Don't
had
forget.
at least 5 other people,
Right.
sometimes more,
Right.
of
Mhm.
people that just, were included that didn't have somewhere to go.
I
So-
also like to go through and like my clothes that I'm not wearing, I like to give away to like Salvation Army and such because, it's you have to give, it's a nice thing to do. If you're not wearing those outfits, give them away. Let someone enjoy them.
And that's
right?
repurposing, which is
And,
very sustainable, which is saving the planet.
One show at a time.
Time.
Yes, and also
Wait, Colin, you have to.
I have to say it.
You gotta
Okay,
do it
ready?
too.
Saving the planet.
One show at a time. Yay!
That's fun.
So give back. So anybody out there, you're listening. It's a worldwide show. I'm hoping that you're getting inspired to shop local wherever you are. I don't care if you're in Australia or England or New York or Japan. Help your little guy. Help the little business owner and go do your shopping there. And repurpose. Invite a friend that you know has just gone through a divorce, or they had a love, their significant other passed away and they're alone.
Christmas
or
is about kindness.
It is about kindness.
It really is.
So you got to spread the love, and you got to, reach out there, and that's what we've been taught. And so our Christmases were always really beautiful.
Yeah,
and
and
genuine.
volunteer at a like a homeless shelter, or, if they need help.
St. Vincent de Paul.
St. Vincent de Paul, if they need help handing out food to homeless people, go do that. It's a great thing to do. It makes the world a better place.
I have to say, recently on one of my hikes, I was actually with our other sister, and we met this really cool individual. He's retired, and he says that he gets to know the homeless people, and he always brings like $100 bills in his
That's so nice.
when he does his exercising. His way to give back, instead of giving to a charity where he has no clue, who it's going to, he gets to know the homeless people, and he personally has mentored many homeless people where he starts giving them money and then starts saying, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And he's gotten them jobs.
That's
like
awesome.
one person at a time.
That is awesome.
And so
I love that.
and I
That's
said to
a
him,
true Christmas spirit, honestly.
Totally. And I said, I
Like-
want to get you on my show. And he goes, well,
You
I
should
don't,
get
he's-
him on the show.
I know.
That's a great idea.
Isn't that amazing?
It really is. I mean, honestly, like that is the true Christmas. Like
it is the true
that
Christmas.
is that is, and people shouldn't ever say that they're bored.
Who says
What-
that? I don't know. anybody
I've
that
heard
says that.
people say, "I'm so bored." I'm like, don't say you're bored. What can you do to help people? No, the point I'm making is,
Okay.
if you're bored and you have lots of time on your hands, who can you go help today, tomorrow, this month?
Right.
Spend your time spending good cheer.
And
'cause-
spend your time helping others instead of criticizing and judging others.
That's
right?
bad.
Right?
That's not
In
good.
fact, hold on. I want to say this
That's
quote
not
that I
good.
sent to somebody recently. And I think, do we have 5 minutes left?
Yep,
Okay,
we're
hold
looking
on, let
at
me see.
42 minutes, just about.
Okay, so here I have to read to you this quote. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. Here we go. Do you want to read this quote? Because you have better eyesight than I do without glasses.
The best people I know are always evaluating and improving themselves. The unhappy people are usually evaluating and judging others.
Isn't that a great quote?
Yeah, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. You know?
But what I like about this quote is if you're, improving yourself, if you're, trying to learn, if you're trying to, take up new hobbies, and if you're helping others, you're going to be happy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually gives me more joy to give something to someone than for myself. Then I'm like, when I have time, I'll do it for myself. So, I'm like, wait, Andrew, you got to do something for yourself today. But no, I honestly get more joy helping. That gives me joy.
And I think that if you're the Grinch out there, and I know we did a show called Grinch or Love last week, I think it's really important because there's a lot of people out there that do have the resources to help others and a lot of resources. And it's like, really, are you just going to keep hoarding your money and criticizing and judging others? Or are you going to get out there and help others? I mean, you can't take it with you. So
It's
this
true.
is the season.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it ties in with our Christmas show today.
Yes.
Let's spread the message of what can we do to bring joy to others.
And spreading the Christmas spirit.
Yes.
Of giving love and forgiveness. And there are a lot of people out there that maybe you're in a squabble with a family member or a friend or a coworker. But you know what? Forgiveness is also part of the Christmas spirit and not holding on to
Yes.
any judgments. Would you agree with that, Colin?
Oh yeah, I would definitely agree.
Yes.
Don't let things, hold you back from seeing people that that you love or that you care
Yes.
about. No matter what squabble or fight you might be going through.
Yeah, exactly. And
Wait,
how do you feel?
or you can put earplugs on.
Well,
You just
because
didn't hear it. I'm just kidding.
what's
Oh,
that
earplugs.
movie? What's the movie Christmas Vacation?
I love Christmas Vacation. So
That's a crack up.
I love that.
Have
I
you
have
seen
to
that?
see that every Christmas.
Okay, I'm giving you
You've
homework.
never seen Christmas Vacation?
Oh my gosh!
Maybe I
Oh my
have. I don't
gosh!
know.
Oh my gosh, with Chevy Chase?
It's
That's
the
like my
funniest
favorite
movie. It's the funniest holiday season movie because
Christmas Vacation?
Christmas
Yes,
Vacation.
with Chevy Chase.
It's where all his
Yes.
relatives come to town, and his brother comes in like an RV.
Actually, that hat that he has, I think Dad has that same hat that comes over your ears.
And everything his brother does annoys
It's
him.
so funny.
Right? But it's just really funny. It's
too
super funny.
But he lets all the family stay there, even with all their idiosyncratic
and it has a
behaviors.
great message. It has a great message.
It's a great Christmas message.
It
So,
does. It does.
I think a fun thing to do this time of year is I actually love watching Hallmark because the Hallmark movies, and because they're so happy, and they all have a good Christmas message in
That's
them
true.
too.
But everybody out there, if you're listening, watch my favorite Christmas movie, Christmas Vacation,
It
and then
is the
comment on In the Green Room Green, Facebook In the Green Room Green, on Instagram, and our new YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Thank you, and comment and let us know. Saving the planet.
One show at a time.
We need to wrap up and tell everybody again one last time.
Okay, so it's not too late to get your Christmas poinsettia art, miniatures, and I have cute little 5x7s, and like this one I think is like an 8x10. So little minis if you want like a 4x6. Anyway, we have these, and then we have the Christmas fashion. So it's not too late to get any of these for the Christmas holiday. So don't stress out that you don't have a gift, because I'll set you up. ArtAndrea.com
And these are really
and AndreaZFloralFashion.com.
these leggings are really
They're really comfortable. I was actually
slimming.
I
They're
went to
slimming.
Zumba.
They're
I
more
haven't-
slimming than Lululemon.
They are. They're very slimming on. I was at Zumba. I haven't been to Zumba for a while, but went to Zumba this morning, had a blast, and it was they had a Christmas theme. So everyone was wearing Christmas outfits. And there was this really funny guy with this really interesting outfit on, and I had my leggings on, and it was just really fun. And like they're like, "Oh my gosh, those are fun leggings."
You should be wearing these like every day around the Christmas.
Okay, I'll make you. I need to make you a pair. We were.
I will. I will
wear
wear them.
leggings.
Yes,
Okay, I'll make you a pair.
I will wear them. yes.
Anyway, keep it local, shop it local.
And
with
that's so
ours and
important for
every
saving
other
the planet.
business.
Why is shopping local and supporting local so important?
Well, I think having that personal touch, family-owned business, I think that's really special. And I like buying local. I mean, I really
Yes.
don't buy anything, nothing against the websites online, but if I can, I'll buy something local. And you don't get that personal experience. I mean, I like buying from brick and mortar, a brick and mortar building where you can actually walk in and talk to someone.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to just talk to a computer.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Exactly.
it's
Colin, do you
people.
shop local?
We're people.
Not as much as I should.
Okay,
No, yeah,
good.
not as much as
So
I
are
should.
we inspiring you?
Yes, actually.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
yes.
gonna go.
yeah,
Yes.
it helps the little people.
Yes.
We're not little people. We're so important and integral to this society, because we don't want to be a bunch of hermits just on a computer buying stuff. Like, we want to actually interact with humans and share the experience of buying.
Yes.
I like that.
I agree.
Well,
Right?
I have to
We're
brag
so-
that I have never bought anything on Amazon. I have a lot of people that complain about
So-
Amazon. They say how terrible it is
Wow.
on Amazon.
Yep.
Because it's not helping our environment or our little guy or the local business.
Right.
But yet they still shop on it. I will say right now, I've never bought anything on Amazon.
Yeah. Well,
Yay.
I think it's awesome. She's really supporting local, which is awesome. Again,
I am.
Nothing against
So
Amazon,
everybody
but
shop at the
keep
Goodwill,
it local.
shop at Gallery
shop
Andrea,
it local.
and support all the local business.
Yes, because
And
we don't
we
want to just
are-
be on a computer all day.
Right? and also include others. Figure out who out there needs to be included in your Christmas dinner or your Happy New Year party.
Yeah.
Because people during the holidays that have lost a loved one or they've gone through a divorce, they need to be included. And if you really are a good person, put your feelers out there and see who needs to be invited. That's what we learned from our parents.
Yeah, it's
and
really
that
important.
is the true Christmas spirit.
It is a true Christmas
And that
spirit.
is truly doing the right thing and spreading joy. And that is, if you believe in God and you believe in, heaven and, the whole beauty of why we're all here, it's reaching out to others that need you.
And call people. I mean, even if they
Yes.
won't come to the dinner, call
So spread
people.
that Christmas
That-
joy.
That call might be like their most precious moment they had that day. I mean, it might have made their day that you just spent 10 minutes talking to someone who you love, right?
Exactly.
I always try to call. We have a grandma who's almost 105, and I try to call her 3 or 4 times a week. She's in Toronto, and
She's amazing.
and she loves talking on the phone. So I call her. That's what she loves, right? So
It's her favorite. It's her favorite.
call your grandma, call your grandparents,
Call your grandma, call your parents, and reach out to others that need that Christmas joy spirit or any holiday that you're celebrating.
Yes.
Include others and spread the love.
Yes, happy holidays.
Saving the planet.
Whatever. One show,
Show at a
at a
time.
time. Woo.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.